Joe Rogan mocks trans people in his podcast. Amazing. In his recent podcast, Joe Rogan dropped some bombshell anti-Semitic, sexist, and trans member comments that have left many people stunned and outraged. His words have sparked a firestorm of controversy, and the internet is ablaze with reactions. He said, "With a wave of this wand, you can walk into the women's locker room with a hard one, and anybody who complains is a Nazi." These comments have been widely condemned as insensitive and offensive, with many people taking to social media to express their disgust and disappointment. Viewers are outraged, claiming their brains are rotting after watching. The backlash has been swift and severe, with many calling for Rogan to be held accountable for his words. Social media platforms have been flooded with angry comments and calls for action. Rogan didn't stop there. He went on to say, "We need standards. You can't just put lipstick on and now you can S in the women's room." This statement has been criticized as transphobic and harmful, with many people pointing out that it perpetuates harmful stereotypes and misinformation about transgender individuals. And if you thought that was it, think again. Rogan's comments have continued to fuel the controversy, with many people expressing their shock and disbelief at his words. Rogan also compared gay men to mountain lions, saying, "I love gay men, but I don't want to be surrounded by them. They're a bunch of dudes who F dudes. I don't like my chances." Ouch! This comparison has been widely condemned as homophobic and offensive, with many people calling for Rogan to apologize for his words. This isn't the first time Rogan's been in hot water. Known for his controversial statements and opinions, Rogan has a long history of making headlines for all the wrong reasons. This isn't the first time Rogan's been in hot water. Known for spreading misinformation about COVID-19, his podcast has been at the center of controversy for years. His comments have often sparked outrage and debate, with many people questioning his credibility and motives. Remember 2022? High-profile musicians like Neil Young and Joni Mitchell pulled their songs from Spotify in protest against Rogan's anti-vax rhetoric. This move was seen as a significant statement against the spread of misinformation, and it brought even more attention to Rogan's controversial views. The controversy surrounding Rogan's comments has only continued to grow, with many people calling for Spotify to take action against him. The platform has faced significant pressure to address the issue, with many people questioning whether they should continue to support Rogan's podcast. So, what do you think? Is Joe Rogan the voice of reason, or is he just fueling the fire? The debate continues, with many people expressing their opinions on social media and in the comments section of his podcast. Is Joe Rogan the voice of reason, or is he just fueling the fire? The debate continues, with many people expressing their opinions on social media and in the comments section of his podcast. Some people believe that Rogan is simply exercising his right to free speech, while others argue that his words are harmful and dangerous. Drop your thoughts in the comments. We want to hear from you. What do you think about Joe Rogan's comments? Do you think he should be held accountable for his words, or do you believe in his right to free speech? And don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more updates. Stay tuned for more news and updates on this developing story. Your engagement helps us bring you the latest and most important news.